Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy JMT back at you with another video of I Am Not a People's Person. This is episode 5. Episode 4 will be up on my channel soon, so stay tuned for that episode. I want to say thank you guys for checking out my content on my channel. Don't forget, we on the road to 500 subscribers. I know I did say we on the road to 300 and 400, but hey, that's going to come a long way. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to your boy JMT. Hope you guys are enjoying enjoying your week, enjoying your Monday. I know the weather is getting nice. I know you guys are gonna go outside, enjoy the weather. Hey, kudos to you. If you want to follow me on social media, all my links on my channel will be in my channel description. If you guys want to check out my live streams or any other type of videos, including my I Am Not a People's Person series, this is season 1, of course. If you want to check all the other episodes, you're more than welcome to. All right. So guys, I'm going to keep you guys up to speed with episode 5 because I have a lot more content I want to give you guys. And now the weather is getting nice, so I'm definitely going to cook up some more content. I just did a live stream a couple minutes ago, which was WWE 2K14. Episode 35, so make sure you guys check that live stream out when you have the opportunity. I will be doing more live streams on the way. I've been dealing with a lot of personal stuff. I haven't been feeling like myself. I mean, I'm still having positive energy, but I just feel like I'm not been myself because there's a lot of stuff I've been dealing with. First, I've been going through a little depression. I was going through a little depression last week because it is, like I said, a lot of personal stuff. But I just want to give you guys this episode because your boy GMT is going to give you guys nothing but good ass content the best way I can possibly can. And I know you guys been waiting for me to do more live streams. I will be doing more live streams down the line, but I just want you guys to just be aware that I didn't forget about you guys. I did a live stream a couple minutes ago, so make sure you guys check that out. All right, so episode 5, I'm going to talk to you guys about social interaction. I know social interaction is not what it is to me because, like I said, like I told you guys in episode 1 of this season of I Am Not a People's Person, that I'm not really a people's person. I'm more of a learner, and I embrace it. So this episode is going to be about social interaction and being a loner. I mean, listen, guys, there's nothing wrong being alone. You know, there's a lot of people that can't embrace being alone. There's not a lot of people that can embrace being by themselves. But I'm only saying this because I want to be real with y'all. A lot of everybody don't want to be real. Like I told you guys before in the previous episodes, that everybody likes to be fake. I said that in episode 1. So if you guys haven't checked out episode 1 of this season, make sure you check out the very first episode of I Am Not a People's Person, because there's a lot of people that's fake, you know, and people be acting mad weird when you interact with them now. And, you know, it's kind of strange that everybody's not who they really are anymore. Only people want you for money, you know, beneficiary gain and all this other nonsense. But as far as social interaction, everybody's not as social as they used to be. You know, everybody is using their damn phones. Everybody's just too damn lazy to interact. You know, even if you're asking for simple directions, everybody be acting scared. And I understand why the world is the way it is, but it's the people that's making the world crazy. Social interaction is not the only thing I want to talk to you guys about on this episode, but there's a whole bunch of things that I want to, touch base on. People don't know how to be genuine. A lot of people don't want to be social. Everybody wants to be social, but when it comes to the money, and it's disgusting. This is why certain things are going on in the world today. You got people that act the way they act, and then they act fake and phony. There's a lot of fake energy going on. That's another thing. A lot of people be carrying a lot of fake energy. Everybody don't want to be themselves. I do my best to connect with others, and I'm not forcing nobody to F with me. So if you don't F with me, cool, I'll keep my distance away. And that's another thing too. Guys, you got to learn how to keep your distance away from people that don't mean anything. Everybody want to be this, want to be that. Everybody's not going to be on the same wavelength as you. Not everybody going to be on your energy level, because everybody low-key be intimidated by you. It's not about the physicality. It's about the energetic feeling that they have in a soul. And a lot of people, be irritated. I'm not going to say the D word, but you know what word I'm saying. The irritated spirit be irritated. Let's put it like that. I'll put like a uncleansed spirit. I'm gonna put it like that. An uncleansed spirit is just really, you know, they get triggered. You know, the uncleansed spirit gets triggered by somebody who's actually doing something, because they're so, like somebody like me. I have a pure soul. I'm really authentic. I like to be real. A lot of people are gonna be triggered by that because they can't be real. They want to be like you, but the thing is, you should be yourself. Be yourself. And that's another thing I want to talk to you guys about. Yes, everybody's not as social they used to be because everybody is weird now. You won't be on their phones. People act like they can't even talk to say how help you with simple directions. People don't know how to use their mind, their brain. You know, a lot of people don't want to be human beings. And I said this before in episode 1. A lot of people don't want to be humans. Everybody wants to be robots. But then when something disastrous happens in the world, everybody and their mama want to stand together and be like, oh my God, why is this happening? Because y'all be following not too much nonsense. But I understand why the world's the way it is. And it's perfectly fine. Everybody's not going to be, like I said, not everybody's going to be on the same wavelength. Remember this. Everybody wants to be here, but they want to remain on the bottom. Like, y'all, you can't have it both ways. You know, so like I said, everybody's not going to be on your safe wavelength. Everybody is not as social as they used to be. Everybody act weird. You interact. But people complain about want connectivity. They want friends, this, that, that are illicit. It's not what it used to be connecting with people. You know, the only chance you probably want to connect with somebody, unless you like what, you for money. That's the only thing is, it's like you got to pay a subscription just to somebody to be in your life. And that shouldn't be like that. But things should come natural. I know people always tell me, well, you should, you know, there are people out there. I say, yeah, there are people out there, but, you know, I'm not fiending for it. I'm not looking for it. I'm not fiending for it. And that's another thing is a lot of people be wanting you to feel like you gotta, you urge that you need somebody. You don't need no one. You don't need a person. If somebody is meant to be in your life, so be it. If people are not meant to be in your life, then it is what it is. And just it's up to, you know, it's up to you to take that role and walk with it. But everybody, you should know there's nothing wrong being alone. There's nothing wrong being alone. There's nothing wrong. Stay to yourself. You know, people don't know how to value their peace. They need somebody around them 24/7. You don't need no one. And I'm just being real. Everybody wants somebody, but they can't handle it. You know, I'm going through enough as it is, but you know what? I'm still staying strong. I'm still, you know, doing what I got to do to handle my business. And everybody should do the same thing. But everybody, like I said, is not going to be on the same wavelength as you. You know, it doesn't matter if you're a man, you're a woman, it don't matter who you are. You have to know what you want out of life. You know, everybody is not as social. Everybody, like I said, is these damn phones, you know. And that's the sad part. Not everybody, you know, everybody don't want to be, you know, everybody want to be on their phone so much and they're fucking their brain up. Excuse my language, but it's the truth. You know, and just like these little relationships, you think these people you see in the street holding hands, it's all a show, it's all a facade. And then behind closed doors, you got somebody that's getting their ass beat. I'm just being real. They getting their ass beat, and then what? They're gonna still stay with that person when you know you should leave the person, stay away from them. But people don't know like I said, guys, people are not people anymore. And I do my best on these episodes to give you guys and at least tell you guys. I know everybody be scared. I'm gonna school you, give you game. Listen, I'm just the spoke on the wheel. I'm just the person that's giving you the message. I'm the messenger. That's all I'm here to do. You know, I'm not here to be better than anybody. I'm not here to shit on anyone. I'm not here to make fun of people's struggle. Trust me, I've been through things that you'd be surprised. So, like I said, guys, a lot of people ain't want to be social anymore, you know, and it's cool. Everybody don't want to be social. Everybody want to be, you know, interactive because these damn phones is messing their brain up. It's turning their brains to mush. So, you know, if people, you try to be real and be direct and, you know what I'm saying, just try to be, and they hate you just for being a realistic human being with pure authenticity. And that's sad because it shows how the world has sinking like a ship. You know how a ship is sinking down the water? That's what the world is doing. It's the people that's making the world like this. You know, you got all this nonsense that's around, these stuff with the media, and people minds just soaking it all in. They're eating it up, as they say. Hold on, guys. So, like I said, guys, you are in control of your life. Just remember that. You guys are in control of your life. You hold the keys, you write, and you narrate your own story to what you want to do with yourself. You know, a lot of people are not going to be able to save energy as you. Everybody not going to root for you. That's why friends are not friends anymore. I don't care to hang out with people, honestly. And that's another topic I'm going to discuss in episode 6. Yes, episode 6. Hanging out with people. That's another thing I want to talk to you guys. But I'm going to save that for the next episode, which is episode 6. So, like I said, guys, this, if everybody ain't social anymore, everybody not a social person, I don't like socializing like that, to be honest, because it's like there's nothing else to really talk about. I mean, all you can talk about is the same old things, personal stuff. But a lot of people. That's another thing I'm gonna get to. More topics I'm gonna cook up down the line. So I don't want to talk more about. I don't want to talk more about it in this episode because I want to save the goodies. I'm gonna put it like that. The goodies, the good topics, for later episodes, because we're gonna dig deep into certain things. All right, so this is your boy JMT. This is episode 5 of I Am Not a People's Person. This is season 1. If you want to call it a series, you're more than welcome to. This is season 1 of I Am Not a People's Person. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to your boy JMT. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Monday. Enjoy the weather. Obviously, we about to be in spring soon, and soon we'll be in summer. So I know you guys are happy about that. But don't worry, JMT is going to cook up more content, all right? So this is episode 5 of I'm Not a People Person. This is your boy JMT. Hope you guys be safe. Much love to all of you guys.